The problem with fitness content is it's mainly educational and theory, as opposed to what actually matters, which is training hard, bringing the intensity, working close to failure. But we don't even know what that actually looks like anymore. If you were training with me in person, this is the level of effort that I would expect from you. Check it out. Let's get the weight belt on you, big boy.
Yeah.
It's going to be sore for like a week after this.
I think so. Honestly, I haven't done weighted chin-ups in 2 or 3 years now. So
I reckon for
Not a great testament.
5 reps, surely you'll get at least 30 kilos.
For 1 rep max, my best was like 66, 70, I think was what I managed with 1 rep.
Let's grab that 10 kilo over there. That's your first warm-up set. These are calibrated plates, by the way, so it looks like
It's not Australian kilos.
No, it's not. We're using the best units. We're actually using kilos, not pounds as well. I'm going to get a few people unsubscribing for that comment, but
22.5 pounds. Yeah.
here you go. I like how he's clipped the weight together. This man knows how to do his weighted calisthenics still.
Was that past
Beautiful.
Fitness FA2?
Yep. Bam. Just do 3, Tom. 2. Nice one. Good one. Nice.
I'm sure I saw a video from this like popular Australian YouTuber recently about like keeping the weight plate together in the knees. Is that you heard that before?
No, I'm actually looking for some more people to follow online because I'm
Yeah, me too.
always trying to stay curious.
They say never meet your heroes.
Okay. Good thing I train by myself all the time. Everyone's on their own journey in training, and Tom, bless him, he started with the 10, which is relevant to his level, but I'll be starting with the 20 kilos because it's just part of the routine.
I'll get it for
Tom's
you.
even grabbing it for me. What a legend. Now I feel bad about that remark.
I wouldn't want to put your back out, you know?
Yeah, that's true. What, because I'm older than you?
Yeah.
No, I see. Push. It's a classic like street lifting calisthenics hack, lower weight, lower center of mass. You could put yours lower, that might give you a little bit of a boost. Don't know if it's going to increase your weight to what I'll be working with, Tom, but it'll give you something extra. I reckon you can go.
So what reps are we doing for this one? What's the set?
I'd like to do 5 to 8.
Okay, 5 to 8.
Yep.
And are you looking to step that over the sets, or are you kind of picking one and sticking with that weight?
Picking one weight and then just doing 2 sets of that to keep it simple. Guys, when you combine calisthenics with weights, that's when your physique is really going to start to change. I've spent 17 years figuring out what actually works so that you don't have to. Click the link down below to get my hybrid program. I'll show you exactly what to do and coach you through the whole thing. Keep yourself accountable. It looks good. 3, good range of motion, good rep speed. 4, 5, 6. Nice, Tom. Come on. 7. Good, you got one more. Come on, big breath. Solid. Nice. That's good. It's a good level of intensity right there. I reckon you could have push come to shove one more.
Yeah, I could have got one more.
You could have done one more, but that's
two.
perfect because we're going to do 2 sets. That's where you want to be.
Yeah. I always find chin-ups actually, especially, they can drop off a cliff quite quickly.
Yeah.
In a way that like not a lot of other exercises do. It's kind of hard, like although you said you want to go to failure on all the sets, like sometimes going too hard, you can drop like 20% in that first
for
one.
sure. It's a fine line there. That's why if you're doing 2 sets, you've got a little bit more energy that you can give to each set. Whereas if you want to do 3 sets, you'd probably want to be a bit further from that failure point. Yep. And with this setup here, it's probably a little bit more difficult for strength because we've got
a bit of wobble.
Fair wobble. Fair wobble, long straps. It's what I have been doing. I've got a little setup in that corner over there.
Oh, the short straps.
The cheeky short straps, that's probably too small for you, Tom. You'd be, your knees would be on the ground, but for me it's enough height. It's a little bit more stable.
Do you think that rings really make, like obviously with pushing movements, massively compromised. Do you think with pulling it really makes that much of a difference?
I think on this setup it does, yeah.
For you with the weights and stuff?
Yep.
And again,
If
really
you were
heavy.
doing it on a straight bar with the strap this long, and it's rotating a little bit,
Because it still gives that freedom
Yeah.
to have a little bit less like tension and torsion going through the elbow.
Yep, yep. I want to do a 60 kilo one. Are you down to see that
Yeah?
in person?
I want to see it, yeah.
Okay. One more set, Tom. Got a little bit of
Thanks.
a secret here. So now Tom's going to get 15 reps.
Dan's secret sauce.
Yeah, no label on this bad boy. No sponsors up in here. All fitness FAQs, patented products only.
Dan approved.
Yeah. Squeeze your knees together. Squeeze the plate. Yep. Come on, Tom. Take your time at the bottom. Rest. Come on. Good. Take your time now at the bottom. Take a few breaths. And then just give it everything. Go. Finish it. Nice. We had an elbow crack there. That is a very nice rep.
I think that counts as a pretty high RPE.
If most people watching this gave that level of effort consistently, we would all be beasts. I think like it's so fun talking about the theory of training and why is it working, this and that. Once you know the basics and you put that level of effort in, I just don't see how you're not going to get big and strong.
Solid, Dan. 5. Another one?
Nah, not this set. That was pretty slow.
Maybe the next one. Right, this is how quickly those first couple of reps move as well.
This is what you spoke about the drop-off.
Yeah.
You watch the first rep or two, I get like 6, 8. Nah.
I don't know what it is about chin-ups though. There must be the difference between kind of completing a rep and not is very, very small. Whereas with other exercises, you can kind of always just about grind on and continue.
I think the pull-up, you got a little bit more momentum compensation you can do. Like on a weighted pull, you can kind of like
a little bit
jerk it up like that. Something about these elbows being here, you don't have as much wiggle room, compensation. A lot of people tend to just go through the motions with their accessories, like the biceps, triceps, shoulders. They'll do like 3 half-ass sets. What I've been enjoying is just doing 2 sets of those, but like legitimately hitting failure, like partials and stuff.
Nice.
Oh.
Got that.
I'll try one more for you.
Easy.
Where's the range?
I just don't feel like you were giving it 100% there.
You don't have to try harder.
I'm going to try at least 1 rep with these.
You're going to go for the 60?
Yeah. 25 was so easy. Now
Warmed it up for you.
I mean, to be fair, this is, as I was saying earlier, I've not done weight chins for ages. So just out of interest in terms of like,
I reckon it would have been better to do this before your working sets, but
they weren't that hard, you know?
this is a new training philosophy we're bringing.
Post-fatigue 1RMs.
That's what they'll be doing in 2026, Tom.
I'll tell you what, that it's feeling a bit heavier than I thought it was going to be.
I was going to come in with the spot, just Photoshop me out. And just... Yeah, you're good. You would have got that if you didn't do those first 2 working sets.
fresh.
Yeah. If you want to train like me, check out my hybrid calisthenics program linked below. Peace.